Flick out. Some Barcelona fans are overreacting to the loss against Atlético Madrid. Yes, it's another tough blow for our club, and we might drop to third place. But life goes on, and as the match against Atlético showed, not everything is so bad, even without Lamine Yamal. Today we'll discuss what has really happened to Barcelona. We'll also evaluate whether it's justified to post comments like "flick out" and claim that our coach is overrated. Additionally, we'll suggest a few solutions to tackle the challenges in the second half of La Liga, and as a bonus, you'll learn about something that happened to our club for the first time in 59 years. Intrigued? Then let's dive in. There's no point in thoroughly analyzing the match against Diego Simeone's team. Every cooler watched that match and reached the same conclusion. Our biggest issue was finishing. Lewandowski, Rafinha, Fermin, Pedri all had chances to secure a deserved win for us. Even Simeone admitted after the game that his team was fortunate. It was a match Barca deserved to win at times, but that's football. Hansi Flick was satisfied with the performance, but not the result. We played an extraordinary game. I'm very proud of my players, and I'm very disappointed with the result. Atlético Madrid waited for their chance, and it was enough for them. For us, it's different and very frustrating, but I'm delighted with the game. Therefore, there's little point in discussing all the missed chances or the mistakes made. Everyone saw Casado's assist and how poorly our high defensive line performed in the counter-attack leading to Sorla's goal. What's more interesting is to discuss the reasons for the slump and why Barcelona is being compared to another struggling club, Manchester City. No, Barcelona's situation is far better than Pep's. If we look at the last 9 matches across all competitions, our record is as follows: 3 wins, 2 in the Champions League, 2 draws, and 4 losses. Manchester City, for comparison, has only 1 win in the last 12 matches. This Barcelona doesn't look like a crisis team. That's the paradox. The team should have won the match against Atlético. Just look at the XG stats to back it up. 2.54 versus 0.63. The same goes for the game against Leganes. 2.67 versus 0.43. Or the match against Las Palmas. 2.32 versus 0.5. Hansi Flick is now facing heavy criticism after those 3 consecutive home defeats. The last time Barcelona suffered such a streak was in 1965, 59 years ago. 5 points in the last 7 La Liga matches. That's undoubtedly a complete failure for the team. At this point, we're essentially handling Atlético Madrid the title. This picture by Bleacher Report Football is so accurate. But does this justify writing "flick out" or calling for the sale of Lewandowski and others? The answer is clear: no. Every team experiences rough times during the season. Barcelona remains the best team in La Liga and one of the Champions League favorites. The main problem is finishing. Just look at this statistic. Barcelona leads in missed big chances. That's the first hidden reason. If you don't convert your opportunities, your opponents are more likely to seize their first chance and win the game. At the start of the season, Barcelona had no issues converting their dominance into goals. This allowed them to dismantle opponents quickly. The New Year break should benefit Flick's team, allowing the players to recharge and regain their focus and physical strength. Let's not forget that Flick's Barcelona has already shown it can demolish Bayern and Real Madrid and be one of the Champions League frontrunners. Things aren't as bad as they seem, are they? But what should we do about this worrying signs? Flick is losing too often, and we have fewer points than we did at this stage last season. Ask yourself, which projects seem more promising, the one under Xavi last year or the current one under Flick? Or better yet, whose vision for Barcelona inspires you more? The German coach is building a Barcelona that fears no one and imposes his game against Real Madrid, Bayern, Atlético Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, and others. The Spanish coach, on the other hand, resorted to long ball tactics in 2 matches against PSG, leading to a crushing home defeat. This is a case where Flick's vision triumphs over Xavi's, and at this moment, everyone should accept this reality. Flick is the perfect coach for this new Barcelona. He needs support, and that's a question for the management. The main issue right now is squad planning and a lack of depth. You can't win everything in a season with this squad depth. La Liga is already proving that. Some are suggesting the club should focus on its biggest goal, winning the Champions League, and it's sensible. But there's another option. Try to fix things in January during the transfer window. Task number 1. register Dani Olmo's contract for the second part of the season. We trust that the management will find a solution here. Task number 2, sell players who haven't met expectations or play in overcrowded positions. 6 candidates for departure include Frenkie de Jong, Ansu Fati, Eric Garcia, Ronald Araujo, Pau Victor, and Gerard Martin. These players can generate revenue and free up the wage budget. Frenkie is losing competition and isn't signing a new contract, an ideal candidate for a sale. Ansu hasn't lived up to Flick's expectations and spent more time injured than playing. Eric is having a solid season, but selling him wouldn't hurt too much and could generate funds. Ronald might become an issue if he doesn't renew his contract. Pau and Gerard haven't proven they can be relied upon in big games or challenges. In short, there are plenty of options for rebuilding. Which positions needs to be strengthened? Left back. Balde lacks strong competition to take his game to the next level. We could recall Alex Val from his Celtic loan or sign Caio Henrique from Monaco, who has been linked to the club in the media. Left winger. Depth is lacking here. Rafinha is great, but there's no equivalent backup. Nico Williams, with his 60 million euros release clause and incredible dribbling, could elevate Flick's Barcelona to the next level. Center forward. This remains an open question. Lewandowski is here and Varane can deputize effectively. But if Ansu and Pau Victor leave, a new option will be needed. Lille striker Jonathan David, whose contract expires in the summer, could be an excellent affordable choice. CULES, what do you think? Which position should Barcelona strengthen in the winter transfer window? Who should we sell and who should we buy? Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video to support our channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Visca el Barça!